Today I'll show you how to trim the fur in between your dog's eyes, demonstrating on my dog Soda. First, get your slicker brush and brush the fur around your dog's muzzle to get rid of any knots or tangles. Next, I like to flip over the dog's ear to get it out of the way so I don't accidentally trim any fur from their ear. Next, pick up your comb and gently comb your dog's fringe away from their eyes and comb through their muzzle to double check for any knots or tangles. Now, using the comb, lift up the fur that sticks out from the corner of the eye by combing the fur towards you and then away from you towards the eye. Now that the fur has been lifted, open up your straight scissors and place them on the fur you've lifted up, resting them on your dog and pointing the end of the scissors towards the stop, which is the area between their eyes, and very gently cut. Now with grooming, what you do once you always do twice to ensure you don't miss any fur. So lift the fur up again using your comb. Comb away from the eye, comb towards the eye, and cut. Now repeat the same thing on the other side of the face. You'll notice I'm using a couple of holds to keep Soda's face still. I'm alternating between holding her by the fur underneath her chin, so her beard fur essentially, and wrapping my forefinger and thumb lightly around her muzzle. Give both holds a go and see which is more comfortable for you and your dog. Trimming your dog's face can be a bit tricky, especially if they're not used to it, so I recommend grooming them straight after a long walk so they're a little bit tired, and if possible, ask someone to help hold them for you and feed them treats as you go. Now, if your dog has any fur sticking up on their nose, obstructing their view, just get your comb and comb it gently, then place your scissors down the middle of their nose and trim gently. If you can still see goop in the corner of your dog's eyes, cut the fur underneath the goop to remove it. You'll notice in this video the scissors I'm using have a pointed tip. I'm not using scissors with a rounded tip because I've sent my pair off to be sharpened. However, I highly recommend using rounded tip for beginners because they're a lot safer. Okay, now you're nearly finished. Just trim any remaining fur that's sticking out around the corner of the eyes, along the nose, or in between the eyes. Then check to make sure the fur looks even on both sides, and then you're done. Here's a before and after of Soda. Her face looks a lot neater and there isn't any fur restricting her view anymore.